What if I told you that your keys to business success are hidden in just 9 books? The secrets that will allow you to have the faith, the wealth, the happiness that you want in your future. So stay with me as we uncover wisdom from King Solomon, billion-dollar business strategies, and timeless principles that could take your business and your faith to unimaginable heights. As a Christian business owner, you're not just building a business, you're building a legacy. You're building something for your family, you're building something for your community, and importantly, you're building it in His name. These next 9 books that I'm going to share with you will unlock every secret that you want to building wealth, building success, building happiness, building joy, and building your faith in His name. One of the 9 is obvious, and the other 8 are the core pillars that I've shared with every client for at least the past 5 years. From the wisdom of King Solomon to the bold strategies of modern entrepreneurs, these 9 books have not only shaped my journey, but have the power to transform yours. And we'll get to this one in a minute. Well, book number 1 is Be Obsessed or Be Average by Grant Cardone. This book is a book that I found hard to engage with to start with. I had a bias about Grant Cardone, who he was, what he stood for, and what he did. Yet when I put my bias to one side, it became one of the secrets that unlocked the secrets. After all, many of us are not seeking a world that is average. We're actually looking to be one of the 1 in 50,000 people who builds a successful business and does so in His name. Be Obsessed or Be Average is a high-impact, fast-moving book that will help you transform your mindset into how you live today, into the mindset that you need to be ultimately successful. Whatever you do, whatever you work at, or whatever you're working at, this book has got invaluable advice about how you truly become obsessed without burning out and excel and multiply your talents, just like in Matthew we're called to. The next book is over my shoulder, just over here, just there, and is The Richest Man Who Ever Lived. It is King Solomon's wisdom. It is King Solomon's work in Proverbs, where he takes the idea of our lazy hands and making them for poverty, or where we go and build our diligent hands that actually bring wealth. During this book, he takes apart Solomon's principles of generosity and vision and happiness and purpose. And this book, The Richest Man Who Ever Lived, is one of my once yearly reads because it allows me to truly go and build wealth, but build it in His name. The next book is just over here somewhere, Expert Secrets by Russell Brunson. We can't avoid being an expert online in 2024, 2025, 2026 and going forwards. But how we do it, why we do it, and what we look to achieve from it, well, all of that is included within Expert Secrets. If you want to be able to sell your products or your services successfully online, Russell Brunson gives us the blueprint to follow, everything from who are you and how you represent yourself, all the way through to the exact step-by-step structure that Russell has used to sell online millions and hundreds of millions of dollars worth of his products and services over the past few years. The next book, well, I don't actually have a paperback copy of that, but it is The Go-Giver by Bob Burg. For me, what this unlocked was not just the concept of giving, but also the concept of needing to be a receiver. In Proverbs 11:25, we find out about being a generous person and how a generous person will prosper. But part of generosity is the ability to receive. And this is covered in this book. And if you think about the ability to receive is actually enabling other people to give. Because if you can't receive, nobody can give. And then you're actually crushing other human beings. This book is another yearly reminder about what it is that we can do to go and unlock truth within ourselves and go and grow in His name, and is an incredible book. It is one that I regularly give to people, and I encourage you to go and buy yourself a copy of this and read it at least 5 times. Next, we have $100 million offers by Alex Hormozi. This book gives you the blueprint of how to go and create a godly product or service within your business and go and do it with excellence. How to go and understand what it is that your customer really wants to buy from you, and then go and construct your products, your service, your offer to go and sell to what it is that they actually want. He unpicks things like medication outplays meditation at a 1,000,000,000 to 1 ratio every year economically, and why, and how we need to go and align everything that we do to go and make our products more easy, more simple, more quick for our customers. Without any shadow of a doubt, the second book that we're talking about, though, is from Alex Hormozi, and that's $100 million Leads. It unpicks where all your customers are hiding, and leads, after all, are the lifeblood of any business. It helps us go and take that modern take on Jesus' teaching in Luke 5:4, put out into the deep water and let down the nets for the catch. And when we go and engage with the principles and practices and the 5 strategies that Alex lays out within $100 million Leads, you have the exact blueprint you want to go and need for you to go and get every customer you ever possibly could do, and scale your business with all of those customers who are out there simply waiting to buy from you. They just don't know that you exist. This book number 7, well, it has to be the Bible. This is the ultimate guide to growing your business that I just didn't realize about. In here is more than just praying. It is how King Solomon earned $1.9 billion per year in gold. It talks about Abraham, another epically rich man, and guides us through how you can build an enterprise like Jesus built the kingdom of God, how you can go and find your number 1 salespeople and your best in terms of your disciples, and equally how it is you can go and market your business. This is not just something that's about faith. This is the ultimate practical, scalable manual to you growing your business. Number 8, is a favorite of mine, and I've had this for about 15 years now, and that is Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. What I really find of value in this is knowing what not to do. I've got the what to do book. What I need to know is what not to do, and understand that the traps that the devil sets for us are subtle. What he really wants for us is to spin on the spot and procrastinate and not go and magnify our talents. And Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill really gives us the blueprint to go and understand where the traps are, what they are, and practically what it is that we should and could be doing in order to go and outplay him and maximize those talents that are given to us by God. The last book is over 100 years old. It's probably one of the hardest books in the 9 to read, and yet I take my clients back to it over and over again. The 9th book is As a Man Thinketh by James Allen, I believe written in 1902. It allows you in just a few short chapters, in just a few short hours, to understand the power of words. This book takes what many books will pad out over 15 chapters and crams it into 2. It truly unpacks about what it is that you think and how it is it plays out in your world at every possible angle. From your health to your wealth to your relationships, it is a core pillar of a yearly read for you to wrap your head around. So these 9 books aren't just for reading, they're for transformation. They combine timeless biblical principles with actionable strategies for you to build a business that glorifies God and serves others. And so if you're serious about growing your business, deepening your faith, and leaving a lasting legacy, start here. Pick up one of these epic books today and let the wisdom within guide you towards a business and life that God has planned for you. And remember, every great idea and every strategy needs to be rooted in faith. It needs to be rooted in a community of other believers, and it needs to be rooted in you actually taking action on what's in these books, because faith is nothing without action, and knowledge and wisdom is exactly the same.